business card read like the case number?
I didn't realize there was a case number.
Yes, there is.
What's going on?
I'm writing an incident offense report for...
Right here. Tighten the cuffs, which hurt my wrist. And I asked officers, even in the video, the officer was saying...
Consensual?
Well, why would it not be?
Well, I can't assume. I mean...
You're here talking...
This isn't a detention or anything, is it?
I know what you're trying...
Is the Mexican consulate in Seattle using the police to run a shadow immigration operation? An auditor investigating claims of massive hidden human movement was swarmed by armed security and aggressive locals. As tensions boiled over on a public sidewalk, the Seattle police arrived to investigate a, quote, disturbance, end quote. Watch as the auditor forces a sergeant to admit that filming is not a crime, even when the government feels, end quote, uncomfortable, end quote, about being watched.
Good, what's up?
Sam, how you doing?
Good.
You take a picture of everywhere?
What's that?
You take a picture of...
Just working on the sidewalk here.
Okay, all right. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Yeah, what's up, man? Take care.
You too.
Violation. First Amendment, harassment via policy. Armed security attempted to lay a false legal foundation for, end quote, harassment, end quote, solely because the auditor was filming. They demanded a name and purpose, which is legally void on a public sidewalk. This is prior restraint through intimidation, an attempt to use their armed presence to chill a citizen and oppose, as protected right to observe the government.
Yeah?
You're taking pictures of the employees?
Just working on something.
You were taking pictures of the employees?
Just working on something.
Working on something?
Yeah. What's your name?
Isn't that harassing?
What's that?
Going after people like that?
Taking pictures in public?
You are taking pictures, but you're not going like that at people. You're literally going at him.
I was just getting a picture. I had to make sure I got the right kind of picture. Why?
You stalking people?
What's that?
Stalking people?
I'm worrying about my own business. You might want to do the same thing. Keep walking, buddy. You heard me. Keep walking. Keep going, buddy. You heard me. I said keep going.
No what?
I said keep going.
No what?
Go somewhere else. You heard me. Bye.
Are you exercising your rights to film in public?
Who are you?
What are you doing? Are
You just some guy off the street?
Are you exercising your right to film in public?
I'm working on something.
Okay.
Are you just some random dude off the street? Involve it. I mean, that's not that complicated, is it? Seriously, what are you doing?
You know you're not doing anything illegal, but you're literally scared.
Of course I'm not doing anything. Why would I do something illegal? That's crazy.
Yeah, but technically...
Honestly, it sounds like what you're doing...
It would intimidate you too if someone comes and try to take a picture of you right when you get off work. What does it happen? Why am I being targeted like this, taking my picture? I don't care, but those...
This is where I am now thinking that the sources who reached out are talking about the ramping up of intimidation tactics. The security guard appears to be attempting to lay the groundwork of some sort of harassment issue, etc. Now, I cannot speak to the motives of my sources beyond what I told you earlier this morning in my narration, but I believe this may be something having to do with the activities of what my sources may be saying is happening at the consulate, as opposed to people getting off work being scared. They have at least 2 armed security officers, and we're right downtown Seattle with an enormous amount of police. If a serious issue happened at the Mexican consulate, they would have a large police response near instantly. In my opinion, this is tracking with what my sources were saying. This was the beginning stages of trying to get them to move along while taking pictures in public. Don't scare people, because you might catch them doing the bad things.
People that live there, they are scared.
Yeah, it's absolutely terrifying. Someone's peacefully, quietly standing across the street, keeping to themselves. And as far as the mask, seriously, now it was 3 years of wearing masks. Now, all of a sudden, it's the scary thing.
No, it depends what
did you
do with that mask.
You might have missed, now fair enough, you might have missed the whole mask thing. So, I mean, if you weren't here during the mask thing, I could probably understand a lot more. But if you were here during the mask thing, I would imagine it would be a little sillier, because society's not dictated by social norms, it's dictated by laws. So just relax, man. It's just a nice...
I'm already relaxed.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like you're trying to get a little ginned up.
Audio and video recording. The reason I'm here is the consul called because you're following and...
Just give me a foot here. Give me a foot.
Okay.
I'm not looking to have a fight with you, man.
I'm not looking to have a fight with you.
Don't get too close to me.
As it turns out, this Sergeant Gore of the Seattle Police Department was and is seemingly a really nice guy. I don't have any issue with him at all, and from my limited interaction here, he seems like the kind of guy you would want to have at a police department. When he approached me, he was a lot closer than it appears on video, just like what happened with Washington State Patrol Trooper Burkhardt, who was literally about 2 inches from me when he was attempting to provoke a fight, as you can see here from the summer of 2024.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
Need anything?
Maybe another foot or two?
That close?
Are you trying to pick a fight or something here?
No, I'm just seeing what you're doing here.
You need to back off a foot or two.
I'm just trying
you
to see.
understand me?
Yeah, I understand.
Back off.
I'm trying to see what you're doing here.
Back off now.
Sir, we're just walking by.
He doesn't know he's not walking by. You need to move on. Do you understand me?
We're just trying to see what's...
You need to move on.
You're masked up, you're taking pictures.
You stay within a foot of me for a bit much longer, it's not going to turn out well.
Don't threaten me.
I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you, you need
me.
to back up out of my space.
You know that you're allowed to legally record in public, right? Why are you here today? Would you like to talk to me about that?
Not really.
Okay.
It's kind of private.
Okay, sounds good. Would you like to identify yourself to me?
Do you suspect me of a crime?
No.
Yeah, no, I'd rather
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Got a business card I could get?
Yeah, I can give you a business card. Would you like the case number?
I didn't realize there was a case number.
Yes, there is.
What's going on?
I'm writing an incident offense report for disturbance.
A disturbance. All right, so is this a consensual encounter or
Is what a consensual encounter?
this? Are you suspecting me of a crime?
You're not detained right now, no.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was a case. Sure, if
Yeah,
there's a case
sure.
number, that'd be great. Thanks.
Okay, yeah. You want to talk to me about why you're out here, or just them?
Well, I'm kind of in the middle of it right now.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you've got an email address on there, I'd be happy to email you later and let you know what I was working on, but I got to wrap that up first.
Okay.
Call it good?
Is it journalism? Is it...
I am a journalist, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. What outlet do you work for? They're independent.
Yeah, can't really share that right now. Unfortunately, if you know how Seattle Times, for example, works. If they're covering a story, you know which way the story's going and probably what it's working on, and
All right.
you say it's false.
Assessment, correct police conduct, consensual encounter. Sergeant Gore correctly stated, and quote, "If there was a crime occurring here, I and oppose, DB detaining you." That and oppose, it's not the case, end quote. He admitted that people call 911 because they feel, end quote, uncomfortable, end quote, but correctly refuse to convert those feelings into a detention. This confirms that constitutional rights do not end where a public official and oppose, as discomfort begins.
Fox or CNN or whatever. Not saying I'm working for them, but
Yeah. No, I get it. So
you
I'm
say
gonna...
who you're working for, and also people start getting
Hey, I don't
ideas,
care. We're content neutral here at the Seattle Police Department.
All right, cool.
We don't care who you're working for. Our job is to respond to 911 calls if somebody feels unsafe.
okay.
you know, if there was a crime occurring here, I'd be detaining you.
Sure,
That's
of
not
course.
the case right now.
Yeah, well,
but
I
it
try
is
not to
something
commit
where
crimes.
people are feeling uncomfortable, and sometimes they call us, even if
Sure.
it's not a crime.
Yeah, understandable.
So that's that. So
That's cool. No, I appreciate the
there's a
cordial
business card.
encounter.
Yep. My name and badge number on there. Email address is at the bottom. Incident numbers on the bottom as well.
9:42. Okay, cool.
So, yeah. Can I just ask, how long do you plan on being out here today?
Actually, you know what? I haven't even looked at my phone in a bit. Do you know what time it is?
Yeah. It is 6 o'clock.
Actually, that is about it right now.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Actually, I didn't even realize it was that late.
Yeah, time flies. Time flies.
All right, sir. Well, look, you have a good day, okay?
Yeah. All right. Take care.
Take care. All right. Well, I mean, that was a good encounter with the...
Conclusion: transparency over secrecy. The Seattle police correctly upheld the law, but the consulate and oppose, as security proved that government transparency is often met with armed hostility. The auditor's investigation exposed the department and oppose, as protocol 4 in quote, feelings-based in quote, calls. Lesson for Americans: never stop filming just because security tells you it in oppose. S in quote. Harassment, end quote. Disturbance calls are often fake pretexts to stop documentation. Stay on the public sidewalk, keep your camera rolling, and demand the police articulate a crime. Is the Mexican consulate in Seattle using the police to run a shadow immigration operation? An auditor investigating claims of massive, hidden human movement was swarmed by armed security and aggressive locals. As tensions boiled over on a public sidewalk, the Seattle police arrived to investigate a, end quote, disturbance, end quote. Watch as the auditor forces a sergeant to admit that filming is not a crime, even when the government feels, end quote, uncomfortable, end quote, about being watched.
Hello. I'm good. I'm just coming by to check on a complaint that I filed a month ago.
Okay. Do you have a case number or anything?
I was not given one.
Okay. Now, you're saying you filed a complaint with our office?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know who with?
They said Detective Rodriguez.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. Have a seat. Let me just call him and see if he's got that. Okay?
Mm-hmm. So he finished, or
You what?
is he finished?
Is he finished?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I already have a copy.
Okay.
I just need to know.
What's going to happen with it?
Yeah, because usually whenever you file a complaint, they talk to you about it and discuss their findings, but it's been over a month and I haven't had that happen yet.
Okay. Hold on, okay?
Mm-hmm. They gave me a copy. I already have this.
Hey, Philip. He will be mailing you his findings today.
He'll be mailing my findings.
Yes, he will mail them to you.
Well, there's no address listed on here, so there's no way he can possibly mail it. How you doing?
Hi. Did you want to wait? I can type it up for you and hand it to you if you like.
Sure, or we could talk about it.
Well, I need to give you the documentation, so I handed it to you. That way, there's not any claim down the road that you forgot it or something, or misplaced it, or I never gave it to you. But you can wait 5 minutes or so and go type it up. I'll give it to you.
All right, sounds good.
Appreciate your patience.
Mm-hmm.
You still need to stick with your hand?
Yeah, after I review this.
I'll tell you what, why don't we just go in here and talk?
All right.
Just turn to your right here. And we'll just, these guys are working out here.
Sorry, I probably got confused. Okay, my only question is that I'm not even sure if you were familiar with watching the video or not. But
I did. I watched the video.
Okay, my only question is excessive force. So that's within your policy to handcuff people in order to ID themselves if they haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, I did not see any excessive force.
Violation. First Amendment, harassment via policy. Armed security attempted to lay a false legal foundation for, in quote, harassment, end quote, solely because the auditor was filming. They demanded a name and purpose, which is legally void on a public sidewalk. This is prior restraint through intimidation, an attempt to use their armed presence to chill a citizen and oppose, as protected right to observe the government.
In that video, okay, he was sustained for detaining you, okay? You're right on that. You know, we talked about this when you called me on the phone. You know, he did not have a reason to detain you and get your ID, all right? At that point, you'd done nothing wrong. You explained to him why you were here, so that's been dealt with. But the excessive force, I did not see anything on the video that indicated excessive force. Now, understand, I'm not the one that investigated it. Okay, I did watch the video because it was posted, but you know, IA handles the investigation.
Assessment. Correct police conduct, consensual encounter. Sergeant Gore correctly stated, and quote, if there was a crime occurring here, I and oppose, DB detaining you. That and oppose, it's not the case, end quote. He admitted that people call 911 because they feel, end quote, uncomfortable, end quote, but correctly refuse to convert those feelings into a detention. This confirms that constitutional rights do not end where a public official and oppose, as discomfort begins.
And that's the findings I got back. I did send my recommendation for discipline to the chief, and I'm just waiting to get that back.
Okay. Now, as far as excessive force, they put me in handcuffs and they double locked the cuffs, and it was cutting off my circulation.
Okay.
And I even told him, I said, hey, can you loosen up these cuffs? They're kind of tight. And he said, not until you ID yourself.
Okay.
So is that within policy?
Did you make a complaint of injury?
Yes, it was on here.
Or you're just saying the cuffs were tight?
Yeah, they're on here. Right here. Tighten the cuffs, which hurt my wrist.
Okay.
And I asked officers, even in the video, the officer was saying the only reason why he's in handcuffs is because he kept going to his pockets. Now, I was holding my camera the whole time, and Officer Paul Hernandez stated, either you can give me your ID or I can put you in handcuffs. There was nothing there that resulted in a safety risk or a threat to the officers.
You're right.
So I'm just trying to figure out how is that within policy, because if that's within our policy, I can do a public records request about the policy and look it up.
I would advise you to do that if that's what you want to do. I did not see anything on the video that indicated excessive force.
Okay, but like I said, I wrote in here that they would not loosen the cuffs, and they tightened it, and they wouldn't loosen them until they said, you know, you can give me ID, and then we'll let you out of these cuffs. So I was under duress at the moment. Okay. But I'm actually pretty shocked. Actually, I'm not even shocked about this. So, is there any...
There you go.
All right, thank you.
Hold on now.
Okay, here you go. And is it possible to get a estimate of how much that will cost?
Well, we can't really get one. These take 10 to 14 days to get. And usually it's like 10 cents a sheet. But I don't know how much like videos or anything like that is, if that's what you requested.
I'm doing both.
So, but she will call you. It has to be approved through the city attorney to be released. And she will call you and tell you beforehand.
Okay.
Okay? And like I said, she has like up to 14 days from today
14 days, okay.
to get this to you, okay?
All right, I just want to know, just to get a general idea how much that's going to cost me and how much that might run me.
Okay, well, she will call you and let you know.
Okay.
Okay?
And do you know her name?
Yeah, Susan Camp Lee.
Susan Can't Believe.
And then it's Camp, and then Dash Lee.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you. Oh, I was also waiting on the commander.
Oh.
I mean, not the commander. I think I talked to him. The Rosenberg.
Rosenbush?
Rosenbush.
Okay, let me call him and tell him you're here.
Okay.
Okay. Here you go.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Conclusion: transparency over secrecy. The Seattle police correctly upheld the law, but the consulate and oppose, as security proved that government transparency is often met with armed hostility. The auditor's investigation exposed the department and oppose, as protocol 4 feelings-based calls. Lesson for Americans: never stop filming just because security tells you it and oppose. Harassment, disturbance calls are often fake pretexts to stop documentation. Stay on the public sidewalk, keep your camera rolling, and demand the police articulate a crime. Violation: First Amendment, harassment via policy. Armed security attempted to lay a false legal foundation for harassment solely because the auditor was filming. They demanded a name and purpose, which is legally void on a public sidewalk. This is prior restraint through intimidation, an attempt to use their armed presence to chill a citizen and oppose, as protected right to observe the government.
Check in and be escorted.
Why would you say that?
Because I don't allow anybody in here unless I know who they are and what they're doing. I didn't say you couldn't come. You'll be escorted.
Oh, if you want to come around with me, that's fine.
Yeah. But if you're leaving, then there's no problem.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Well, then go up, check in the front office, tell them who you are, where you're from, and then we'll give you an escort.
Oh, I don't identify.
Doesn't matter. If you want to be here, I'll have to call the police on you. I'm just asking you to come check in, and I'll give somebody to go with you. I didn't say you couldn't be on our property. We just don't allow access to anybody.
On whose property? Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm working on a story. Yeah.
So our customers don't think we do a good job?
I can't get into that now. So there's a few different kinds of journalists out there. There's those that you see on TV, as anchors, and then there's ones like me that get our feet on the street. We're investigative journalists, so we get out there, and I'm just getting some B-roll footage right now, and that's about it. So.
Yeah, Woodward's coming over, patrol people, figure out what your deal is.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I don't want this to sound, rude or anything, but they're never going to know what I'm doing in any universe. Will that ever happen? I can promise you that.
We're used to dealing with people like you, so it's fine.
Used to dealing with journalists coming in to get B-roll footage.
Oh, now we know what you're doing.
Well, it says working on a story. I mean, usually that's a journalist.
So. Yeah, I think sometimes it's better if you
make an appointment or just
might have gone through the front.
Oh yeah,
it's public property, but
sure.
How would you feel if somebody came in and you were unaware, and that you'd never seen that person before? Wouldn't you be concerned on your own maybe safety?
No.
Oh.
I mean, we're all Americans, right? We all do our thing, and freedom's messy a little bit sometimes. But like I said, I'm working, and the idea, especially as to your point, giving you guys advance warning. That's the kind of thing anchors do, investigative journalists, when they're out in the field working.
What are you investigating?
Public Works.
Public Works?
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys get notice in advance, like, hey, this thing is going on, blah, 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 usually, and I'm not saying you two specifically, but some people will be like, uh-oh, he's going to come down. Let's clean it up, make it look really great. There'll be nothing to report on, right?
I don't know what you're looking into. I don't know what...
Well, yeah, I'm not
about Public Works, but
I'm not going to share it with you now.
But I mean, at nighttime, this is closed. It's not public property.
Oh,
so it's not.
Well, it's public property. It's just not accessible after Well, of course. You know, it's really clear. The defenses for criminal trespass found in Section 90 are really clear. If it's open to the public, if
So,
there's...
what else do you need to film, or are you just wanting a confrontation, or are you just gonna, you have a certain
Okay,
agenda
well, that's
or goal, or what?
weird that there's a couple of... Yeah, thanks, George. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, I mean,
like, well, to answer one question of yours, which is, you know, do I have more video and photo to get? Yes.
Okay.
Why would I want a confrontation? There's been nothing confrontational about me.
All right.
That's bizarre. I mean, why not ask a question? Are you getting ready to have a bombing run take place here? Are you going to have paratroopers come in and assault the place? I mean, that's just weird. I got all sorts of weird questions I can ask.
You're wearing a mask and no one else
It's a little chilly, man.
Oh, okay.
It's a little chilly.
He doesn't want us to film him, but
He doesn't want us to
It's a
film.
little chilly.
those guys.
This guy will help you right here.
Yeah, it's a little
These
chilly.
two guys will help you.
All right. Well, I'm going to go finish up. You guys have a good day.
Are you leaving, sir?
What's that?
Seems like you're walking off. Are you leaving?
No, I'm working.
Okay. What kind of work?
Journalist.
I don't know if they've told you, just to let you know, like, seems like you're doing for us. You are being recorded.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to let me know.
I'm Scott with Renton Police Department.
Nice to meet you, Scott.
Yeah. What's your name?
Steve.
I'm sorry?
Steve.
Steve?
Yeah, I don't want to give you more than that, though.
That's fine. Yeah. So what?
Is this consensual?
Well, why would it not be?
Well, I can't assume. I mean,
you're here.
This isn't a detention or anything, is it?
I know what you're trying to do. You're not going to get a rise out of either of us.
Look.
Okay.
If you guys just want to get in your cars and leave, we can call it good right now. I'm not looking for a confrontation. I'm not even looking to have a conversation with you. I'm just looking to finish my work.
So, what work are you doing?
I already said I'm a journalist working on a story.
I'm sorry?
I'm a journalist working on a story.
What story?
I don't want to share it now. So you've probably seen multiple journalists. There's the really attractive ones on TV. That's not me. And then there's the ones that actually go out into the field.
Have you checked in with anybody here? Because this is not public property. Can I help you?
No, I think I'm good to go, man.
You're on city property. It's public property.
Violation. First and AMP. Fourth Amendment. The sergeant ordered the auditor to leave despite admitting he was not detained and there was no crime, claiming and quote, suspicious male and quote, on property is not reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS. Under RCW 9, a .52.090, a person has a complete defense against trespass if the premises are open to the public. The police attempted to enforce an unlawful order based on arbitrary facility and quote, procedures and quote, that do not supersede the Constitution.
This isn't public property.
Not unless you have specific reasons to be here.
I do.
The public can be here, but they need to check in at the office.
You don't have to identify to access public property. There's no restrictions on this property whatsoever. What restrictions are there?
I'll let you go on about your way, but you need to leave the property.
Okay, so you're telling me I have to leave the property right now? And if I don't leave the property, I'll be placed under arrest?
I didn't say that, did I?
Okay, so you're telling me, are you ordering me or are you asking me to leave? They're two different things.
I'm directing you to leave the property unless you follow procedure.
Okay, and if I don't leave the property, what happens?
We're not going to go down that road, Steve. Okay.
Well, look.
If you want to walk You stop to talk to us.
That's fine.
But I'm telling you, you need to leave the property.
And what happens if I don't leave?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I'm not doing that. I want a supervisor here.
I am the sergeant.
Yeah, well, there's people above sergeants.
You can deal with me.
Am I detained right now?
No, you're not.
Okay, so you don't suspect me of any crimes?
No.
Okay, then why are you guys here?
Because we have a suspicious male on property where they shouldn't be doing things that are not normal.
Now, just to be on the safe side here, I checked my handy dandy 2025 criminal pocket handbook.
Okay.
You know, because the session laws from 2024 may have updated it. They didn't change the laws. As much as I know Jay and Bob really wanted to change the laws to make suspicion a felony or even a misdemeanor, I checked it and it's still not a crime whatsoever. So the issue here...
What do you mean, what's not a crime?
Suspicion.
You're right.
Okay, so look, you're trying to impede my First Amendment liberty to go around and gain B-roll footage, video and photo, so I can get my story completed. I have things to do here.
Okay.
You're ordering me off the property when you have no lawful authority to do so because there's nothing that restricts access here. Now, if there was a sign up there that says, and I don't go places I'm not allowed to go. There's a sign up there that said no trespassing, authorized personnel only, something like that. It'd be a completely different situation.
Yeah.
I would head out at that point.
Okay.
This is publicly accessible. I'm just working on a story like other journalists do. What?
For people that come here with a directed purpose.
No. Section 90 of Chapter 52 in the RCWs is really clear on defenses against criminal trespass. Okay. This is open to the public right now. It's implied consent for entry. We know this because when you go through the front gate, the only sign that's there says
violation, Public Records Act, PRA. Manager George initially refused to accept a public records request, directing the auditor to City Hall. This violates the Public Records Act, which requires agencies to accept requests at any office during business hours. George and Oppos, S eventual end quote, change of heart end quote, was likely a realization of personal liability. His initial refusal was an attempt to obstruct transparency through bureaucratic gatekeeping.
To any accidents that's occurred on this property in the last 5 fiscal years, going back from today. And I do want to clarify that that would include any private vehicles that happen to be on the grounds, as well as, you know, work vehicles, county vehicles. And then I'm happy to give you my email address and call it good. And I appreciate the help, by the way. Thank you.
You bet. I will pass that along.
Okay.
And if you'll put your email address
It's kind of a weird one, so I don't mind.
That's why I asked you to do it, so I don't get it wrong.
Oh, it's, yeah, no problem. No problem.
I have trouble with my own email address.
Fair enough.
And thank you for coming up to the front office.
Well, yeah, I was done back there just getting footage, so
yeah,
had to get this.
And again, if you want access to the property until I'm directed otherwise, if you'll come through us up here, I'll make sure you have that access.
All right, there you go. And the police are good to go. They showed up and left. And
good. Well, I figured they would.
Well, yeah, it's just, I mean, it's public access, so they knew that. So
yeah, I didn't have a problem with that either.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I just don't like to identify. I really cherish my Fourth Amendment, along with the rest of them. I like all 27, to be honest. But
I cherish mine as well.
All right,
but it is also my job to protect everything else that goes on inside this. It's the public's stuff.
Well, I think we had a good conversation. Next time I won't bring my battalion.
Conclusion. Constitutional defeat of bureaucracy. The auditor successfully forced the city to follow the law by refusing to comply with, end quote, escort, end quote, policies that Don and Oppos exist in the criminal code. Lesson for Americans, end quote, policy, end quote, is not law. If you are on public property and not breaking a statute, an officer in Oppos' order to leave is unconstitutional. Know your state in Oppos. As trespass defenses, stay calm and force the government to acknowledge that their discomfort is not a basis for detention. Record the tyrants until they respect the rights they swore to protect.